everybody. Welcome back to another Talkie Tuesday. I am Dori Patrick. I'm a mixed media artist coming at you from my home studio here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And I try to check in regularly with little things that make up my creative life. And I'm actually recording this on Monday, September 1st, which is Labor Day. And here in the States, that is a bank holiday. It's a national holiday, bank holiday, postal holiday, etc. My hubby has the day off from work, but he is busy with other extracurricular activities today. So I am home, and it's like not really a work day, but I kind of feel like I want to do something kind of creative. So I'm going to bring you along on this. It's sort of the last day of summer to us here. It's not officially the last day of summer, but it always kind of feels like it when Labor Day comes around. It's the end of the summer, it's the beginning of fall, and yeah, and it's a beautiful day today. So I was thinking, I am going to work in a couple of my journal. I'm not sure exactly how many or how much I'm going to get done. I'll just say that right off the bat. So I'm going to invite you to join me. I am going to hang out on the patio because it is so beautiful out. It is sunny and 70s-ish, and it's perfect weather for hanging out outside and doing some fun creative work. So the books that I'm going to have out there and the supplies are what I refer to as my nighttime journaling supplies. We live in this old 2-story English Tudor style house, and when our kids moved out, we took over the bedrooms for different things. My husband took over my daughter's old bedroom for his office, and we turned my son's old bedroom into our TV room kind of hangout place. There's an old IKEA couch up there that's seen better days, but we have a TV up there, and then because it's an old couch I don't care about. We'll sit up there and watch movies, and I have a little selection of sketchbooks and journaling supplies up there that I can play around with when we're just relaxing, watching TV. So I'm going to show you kind of what is on. I try to keep everything on this little supply cart, and I've brought that down. It's on the patio. So I'm going to show you kind of what that is like. And then I invite you to just join me, and we'll do a little journaling. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on yet or where this is going. We'll just see. So I hope you enjoy, and let's go take a look outside. You come in with me. All right, here we are at the back door, just off my studio. Here are the knuckleheads. They're excited to go out with us. And I've got to grab my remote. Here we go. Callie Mae is obsessed with a little chipmunk that lives under our patio, so she will be hunting. Otis is usually keeping a pretty close eye on me, but sometimes he'll assist with the hunting. But here's our little area. This is where we're headed to. This is our backyard. So the flowers and plants are kind of coming to a season's end. Pretty soon we'll be raking leaves and cleaning things up. This oak tree in the back is dropping acorns like crazy. And there she is. She's got a squirrel that's taunting her too. So this is our little feeding area. And this is where I'm going to journal. So let's see. let me show you my cart real quick. So this is what I have sitting up there on my, up in the TV room. It's, one of those, I don't know, I think I got this off of Michael's or Amazon or something, but, has all my pens and markers. Got my Tombos, an assortment of all sorts of pens and markers and stuff. Down below are my Posca pens. Hi, Odin. Yeah, hello. Oh my God. No, settle down. Hey guys, this is voiceover Dori. As you could see, things are getting a little hectic with Mr. Otis there. I was trying to show you these things in the cart, my scraps and pens and stuff, but as you can see, he was not having it. He is adorable, but So I have this little tray that I keep beside the couch in addition to the cart there. And this tray has a few of my essentials. There's this cute little vase of a girl's head that has pencils and scissors. And this is a little cup of extra colored pencils. When they start getting short, I take them from my studio up to my tray there. Those are Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2s. When they get stubby, I add those to my supplies. I have some water brushes. I think those are by Derwent. I really like them. I have a glue stick and a pencil sharpener. There's also some of that Scotch tape that I love too. It's Scotch Magic tape. All right, we're all settled on the patio, and it is a beautiful day. I hope the lighting works out for this. I'm partially in the sun and partially in the shade under this umbrella. The doggies went back inside because when I talk to the camera, they get excited. They think that somebody is visiting or something, and they start getting rambunctious. So I put them back inside. I might let them out again a little later on, but anyway, gosh, the perils of making videos, really. I was going to show you the books that I'm using. The books that I have in my nighttime sketchbook practice, and it's basically 3 or 4 that I have going at once, and I just keep them up there, and I use whichever one is calling to me at the moment. But I am going to try to get the camera set up so that I can show you the books, and then we'll do some journaling. Here are the, let's see, I have 4 books total. One of them I haven't even touched yet, so I don't know if that really counts, but this is the main Mama Jamma that I am working in, and it is a Recollections sketchbook from Michael's. I think it was like $6.99 or something ridiculously inexpensive. It has a ton of pages in it, and I am having a lot of fun going nuts with this book. There's a section of white sketchbook paper, a chunk of craft paper in the middle, and then more white sketch paper in the back. It is taking me forever to fill this thing. It has so many pages. Once I get this one full, I think I may just take a break from this particular style of book just because it has taken me so long. But we'll do a flip through of this one when it gets full. Who knows when that will be. The other one I'm working in for my nighttime practice is this. It's a Blick Studio sketchbook, just a plain old spiral sketchbook. And it is kind of where I like to do my collage work. I love just kind of taking bits of scrap paper that are left from my projects and practicing compositions. Some of them work out, some of them don't. It's just a fun way for me to kind of play around with different ideas. yeah, so there's that one. And then you have heard me talk about ugly books before, and I still love an ugly book. This is a little baby sized one that I haven't done anything with, but look at that fun red cover. So they're known for their colored paper notebooks, colored cardstock on the cover, and then a variety of different colored pages in the book. And so they come in this little classic size, and they also come in this bigger landscape size. And I'm working my way through this. I'm almost done with this one. And this one is black on the cover and has this dark green. And I'm having a lot of fun in this book as well. I love this landscape um, orientation. That's the word I'm trying to find. So there you go. Yeah. So that's what I'm reaching for when I'm doing my nighttime sketching. And I don't really have any rhyme or reason. I just kind of start playing in the books. And so that's what we're going to do today. Let's get started.
Okay, guys, here's voiceover Dori again. I sped up this video just a tad, and I thought I would just kind of talk you through my process as we go. So this was a page I did a while back, the squares with the little circles in it, and I started another spread similar to that one. I know that grids with circles on them are really nothing new, but when I am tired and just kind of feel like moving my hands, sometimes it's a good go-to. I love a grid pattern, and I'm intentionally trying to make these wonky grid patterns, not exact squares, just approximate squares. So I am cutting out a circle. You saw me kind of scrunch up that paper. I do that a lot, especially in my journals. I really love the extra texture that you get when you scrunch it up first. And I am gluing it down. And I can't say for sure. I know I took a photo of this final piece, but I think I ended up going with some greens and reds and pinks as my theme. A little bit of that gold color too. I guess we'll see how this evolves together, won't we? And that's a paint pen. These have been, it's not a hot day. It's kind of warm out, and I had these in the sun, and I find that the Posca pens, they really flow when they're warm. So I would just pump them a little bit, and I'd get little puddles, which I kind of like because I like smearing them and then kind of soaking it up with the paper towel to get a little texture. So it didn't bother me one bit, but it definitely comes out fast. So if you're using your Poscas in the heat, keep that in mind. They are ready to go when they're warm. And that's another Posca pen in the corner there, the fuchsia, I believe. I really love dabbing with the paper towel. You're going to see me do that a lot. And the trick to cohesion, I think, is to just kind of touch your art in several places with the same color. Not necessarily big swaths all through the entire spread, but everything that I put down, I usually try to lay down a little something similar somewhere else. And that is one of my favorite tricks. I'll cut out a circle, and then I'll save that scrap and glue that. I guess you could call that a window or a cutout piece. I love that. I love the way that looks. And then that's another Posca pen. I think that's a dark green. I love that color. Now I'm digging into the Neocolor 2s, and boy, do I love these. And especially this 2 on a warm day. These are so creamy and just, they lay down so much beautiful color. And I just love the look of a crayon scribble, you know. This paper that I glued down that was already there was kind of black, but I think I just wanted it to be more black. So I took the Posca pen and just went over it to darken it, punch it up a little bit. And I'm thinking. Ah, yes, the Prismacolor colored pencils. Those are my favorite. This is, I think, a white or a pale, creamy ivory. When I am doing this voiceover, I am literally looking at a very small screen as I edit these videos. So I'm really taking my best guess. You'll probably know better what it is when you actually watch this on a bigger screen. But yeah, this is so fun. This to me feels like a puzzle, like we're solving a puzzle. And that one, for some reason, I decided to just double up the circle. I think I just saw that blue on top of that pink checkered print, and it was too pristine. I don't know how well it shows up in the video, but I was kind of grunging it up a little with a colored pencil. And then I take that colored pencil and just do other scribbles in other places on the spread. And this is a piece of paper. It looks like I had originally cut out a crown for something, but I didn't use it, so we're going to sacrifice the crown and take a circle shape out of there. It's kind of a cool black and white lace pattern. I don't know where that came from. It's a scrapbook, a scrap of scrapbook paper. And it's kind of funny watching this back. I see kind of what my hand movements are when I'm thinking. So when I'm thinking about a place to go, I kind of tend to touch it with my hand. And it's kind of funny. I think it's like I'm touching it, hoping it will tell me what it wants to do, what it wants to be. And I'm taking, that's a Neocolor 2 as well, sort of a tomatoey red. I love that color so much. And I kind of put it here and there on the page. Now we're back to a Posca pen. I think this white pen is on its last leg, and it didn't quite give me the coverage that I wanted. And so I decided to cut out a piece of paper instead of just having I think I just wanted more contrast there, so. And the great thing about a journal is you can do whatever you want. That's what I love about working in my books. Well, I mean, I pretty much do whatever I want all the time, but the books are really where you can let your creative curiosity run wild. This is a Prismacolor colored pencil in sort of an apple green, another one of my favorite colors. And it looks like it went over that pink pretty well. This is a Tombow marker, and I know a lot of you know all about Tombows and how fabulous they are. I just keep falling more and more in love with them. It took me forever to realize they are water soluble, so you can move them around with water, and that is my favorite thing to do in a journal. Like if a page feels too perfect, I'll scribble some Tombow marker on it and then get my water pen or my water brush out and smear it around to kind of stain the page. It's so much fun. And that's a scrap from a drawing I did. And now it looks like I'm thinking about that top corner. And that's a Prismacolor pencil as well. Prismacolors are my favorite pencil, colored pencil. And I have other colored pencils too, but if I could only pick one brand, I would go with Prismacolor. They are so good, and they're nice and soft. So if you're like me and you scribble really hard on your paper, they're going to go fast because they do have a nice soft core. But the other thing I'm obsessed with, you saw I just glued down, that's graph paper. Or grid paper. It's got the fine lines that are in a grid pattern. I flippin' love graph paper. I'm currently obsessed with it. I'm not sure why. And there's the apple green Posca pen, and as you saw, I blobbed. I really blobbed. In fact, pages behind this one, it leaked through, but that's okay. I don't care. It'll give me something to play with later on in the book. So again, this is it's a Recollections sketchbook from Michaels. Recollections, I believe, is their store brand for a lot of their mixed media and paper products. And if I can find it, if it's still online, I'll try to put a link in the show notes so you can find it. I love it. It's a really fun book. It's very inexpensive. It's been holding up well for me. It has a lot of pages, so it's taken me forever to fill it up. I'm already a year into this book. And I'm almost done with the middle section of craft paper. Then I'll go on to more white sketchbook paper. But all right, so here it is, guys. This is the final spread. This is where I'm going to leave it. And I'll give you some close-ups here so you can kind of see all that yummy goodness. And it's so fun. It's just such a simple project, such a simple design, but it just makes me so happy. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you again real soon for the next Talkie Tuesday. Bye, guys.